Welcome back to Little and Rose. My name is Summer Noel, and today you're going to learn how to do the floating glitter pens. So we're going to do 3 different pens today. They're going to be all done with the same style. So if you get it on the first pen, you don't got to watch the whole tutorial unless you just want to see or zip through to the end to just see what they all 3 look like at the end. Now, I do my pens a little bit differently than probably what you've seen. Again, this is what I've learned and taught myself. I don't know what is out there in other tutorials. I have not actually even seen another tutorial. I've just seen the end result of a pen, and this is what I've developed to be what I find the best way to do these pens. Are there other ways to do it? I'm sure there are. This is just the way I do it. Now, I'm gonna do it with 3 different liquids so that you guys can see the difference in the liquids. We're gonna use glycerin, we're gonna use coconut milk serum, and we're gonna be using 100% silicone. You can also use baby oil, but for today, these are just the 3 that we're gonna show you. Okay, so you can see the different thicknesses of each different fluid that we're gonna put in there is gonna move the glitter differently. Now, I have found in the past that having a fine and chunky glitter inside the pen is personally what I like, so that's what we're gonna work with today. We've got my 3 little cups set up here. This one is actually a custom mix that I did. I have 2 colors. These are actually both custom done colors for Little and Rose. We have Randall and Adam. Adam is the fine. This is like a fine fuchsia holographic. I don't know if the holographic is picking up on there. And Randall is the small chunky mix. And that is mixed into this cup to make this little mix. So this is gonna just be an all fuchsia, and that is gonna go in my silver pen. Now I've got my rose gold pen, and I have my rose gold chunky mix. So this is a fine and chunky mix. You can see this is absolutely stunning. This is the Little and Rose color called Rocket, and this will be available on our website. There is also this one. This is a custom mix specifically done for Little and Rose. It is a gold and like deep, like beautiful bright purple. And it is purple holographic, so it's super duper ultra shiny, and I think this is gonna look absolutely gorgeous inside this gold pen. So each pen has its own color selected. All right, so that's what you need. When you open your pens and you get them out of the bag, they generally come in like this little plastic bag like this, and it has a little stopper in there. This is really important. What you don't wanna lose are the rings and the stoppers. So you wanna separate your pens and remove, this is gonna be a little tiny silver ring, and we're gonna put that off to the side. And that's 1 pen, and it's ready to start. We're gonna do all 3 just like that. We're gonna set the little stoppers and the rings off to the side. You're also gonna need 3 medicine cups or mixing cups or whatever you use to mix in. I use these because they're easy and disposable or reusable if you wipe them out. And you need some popsicle sticks for stirring. You need some toothpicks for application of your sealant. And today I'm gonna use Omni Stick, guys. There are a lot of different, you can use Gorilla Glues. There is, I believe, EO6 works. Well, I haven't actually used EO6 Omni Stick. Anything that says waterproof is perfect because that's what you want. There is, like I said, I know that there is a Gorilla Glue that is a silicone base that is waterproof as well. I'm going to use this Omni Stick. But again, there's lots of different glues that work. Then what we're going to just start to do, actually, we're going to jump in. I'm going to prep, and we'll be right back. All right, we are ready. So what we took our pens apart. We got this is gonna be the 100% silicone. The silicone is in this cup. We've got our glitter here. Now I find that the best way to get this into your cup is to mix the glitter into the liquid first. If you try to add the liquid and then the glitter inside the pen, it clumps up. And if you try to put the glitter down and then pour this on top, it clumps up. So the best way you can do this is make sure your mix is really well mixed. Take about 2 scoops. We're gonna go add 3. We'll do 3 scoops. And stir it up really well in your silicone. Now you can kind of see where you're at. You can decide if you want it thicker or thinner with the glitter, if you want more or less. It looks beautiful, so we're gonna just go ahead and give that a really good stir to make sure there's no clumps. Because the glitter, if it's not completely coated in the silicone, it will clump, and then it's a mess. It's a mess. All right, so we're gonna stick that one off to the side. So again, you guys, this is Adam and Randall mixed together. Then I'm gonna take my little medicine cup. This is why I like the medicine cups, guys, because you can squeeze them down, make a little pour spout. Let's see, I gotta move faster. When you don't move fast, guys, all your chunky will settle. So I was busy describing, so there we go. So squeeze and pour quickly. Otherwise, all the chunky is gonna settle to the bottom. Okay, then we got it full. I'm actually gonna pour just a touch out because I do want some movement. Okay, and we're gonna clean that off. Then, oop, there's a little piece of glitter then. That's gonna cause a problem with the seal. You don't wanna make sure there's no chunky glitter right there on the seal because that'll cause a problem with your seal. Then you're gonna take your little cap, this little tiny cap that comes with them, and you're gonna shove it down in there. Really hard. Make sure it's all the way in there. This is really, really important for leaking. Okay, I wanna make sure you press it in there a lot. So you have a little air bubble. I like the air bubble because then it helps the glitter move. It kind of makes it like a lava lamp. If you don't like the air bubble, you want to fill it, you don't want to pour it out. So remember I poured out just a second ago, I poured out a little bit more so it didn't get too full. And that's because I like the air bubble. Personally, that's a personal preference, guys. If you don't like the air bubble, just fill her up. And just go all the way to the end, all right? So then you're gonna take your ring, you're gonna put your ring back on. Then we're gonna clean this surface. All right, guys, I thought I should show you this real quick. I was just gonna clean it and then realized I should explain how I'm cleaning it. I use 91% alcohol and like a little makeup pad. You can use a tissue, whatever you want. I just take the pad, get it coated really, really well, and I clean the surface. The reason I clean the surface is because I'm gonna glue these. Now, I know a lot of people don't glue them, but if I'm gonna send this out to somebody, I wanna make sure it's not gonna fall apart. My business name is very important to me and the quality that we put out. So I'm gonna set this one just to the side for just a minute, let that alcohol kind of dry off, and we'll come back and glue it together. So I'm gonna put this one over here, but it has this one has the stopper and the metal ring now hooked onto it. So this is extra. I'm just gonna save it to the side, make a bunch more pens real quick off camera. These are great little add-ons for any cup that you want to do. If you do a cup and you want to send a matching pen as a like thank you gift, or like if you're making little Christmas gifts, these make just beautiful little add-ons. Okay, so I'm going to keep my alcohol off here to the side because we will be using that again. So let's bring in the gold one. Now this one was done, the fuchsia one was done with the silicone, guys. The reason I'm showing you that you can do it with the silicone and the coconut milk is because if you've watched my other tutorials on how to make skins, we talked about this product. So this should be a product, one or the other of these, you should already have if you follow my tutorials. So I want you to see that there are options. So if you don't have one product, like if you didn't have glycerin, but you had watched my other tutorial and you bought this, you can use this. You don't have to go buy a new product, guys, because this has a little bit of density and viscosity to it. So it holds, and it almost like is just like the thickness of maybe like a glycerin. So you can see it doesn't move like water. It's a little slower, but it's beautiful. And you can see the glitter slowly just fades. So that's why I'm showing you with the different products that I'm doing. So that way you have options. You're not pigeoned into just thinking you can only use one. So now we're gonna do our rose gold. This one's gonna be entirely rose gold. And as you can see, this rose gold is a true rose gold. That glitter, a lot of glitters that are out there now, they call them rose gold, but really they're just shiny pinks. This glitter rocket is a dead-on ringer for actual real rose gold. Okay, so we've got the ring and the stopper off to the side here. This one is our coconut milk serum. This is another one I've showed you guys in a tutorial on how do I make my cells in my dirty pores when I do my skins. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you guys, go back and look at my skins tutorial. It is a acrylic pore skin detail tutorial with the Dia de los Muertos skull on it. So we're gonna do the same thing, same exact process. You wanna stir it up to make sure all the chunky and the fine is mixed together. Give it a few scoops. I'm gonna do one more scoop. I really like rose gold, so add a little extra that one. And you wanna stir it up thoroughly. Again, same thing. If you don't get this stirred up really, really well, you'll have clumping in your glitter. This should have a bit more density to it because I add a little extra glitter to this one. We're gonna put our popsicle stick off the side. And here we go, same thing. Chunky is, well, see guys, I pause. You can't pause. So stir and pour. The longer you pause, the chunky starts to sink. So this one I'll go ahead and fill all the way up. Ooh, I do need to pour out like half a drip. I'm gonna fill this one all up so you can see the difference. Nope, because I put extra glitter in this one. I want it to move. If it's totally full, that glitter won't move. Okay, so we're gonna do the same. I'm gonna wipe the outside real quick with that alcohol. So we've got, you can see, again, I left a little air bubble because I realized when I put extra glitter in here, the glitter won't really move as well because there's no air bubble. So I'm gonna let this one sit. I can see there's actually 2 little air bubbles in the top, so I'm actually gonna sit this one off to the side to let those air bubbles chill out of there. Because of my furious mixing, I created some air bubbles. But I'm just gonna give that one a couple minutes. We'll move on to the next one. All right, guys. So now this is gonna be your gold one. We're gonna just sit this off to the side while those little air bubbles do their thing. So we're gonna bring in the gold. Now this one is gonna be a fun one. This one is Rocket, I believe. Is that what I called it? I know my glitters. I believe this one's Rocket. No, Rocket is my gold. My little cup, here we go. Okay, so this is gonna be the glycerin, and it's Roger. I'm sorry, not Rocket. I got all these R's. Roger is this custom mix, guys. It's the purple and gold custom mix. Now this is a bigger chunky than the other 2, so you'll get to see that in the pen. And this is done with the glycerin. So now we've done the belt lubricant silicone, 100% silicone. We have done the coconut milk serum, and now we are gonna do the glycerin. Same thing, guys, you wanna mix it in really, really well. But say you did a cup with this glitter, how fun would it be to send this pen with your cup? Or if you were doing it as a friend's birthday present, super fun. So we're just gonna pour it on down in there. This is, again, the glycerin. Leaving just a tiny bit. That one's pretty full. Well, I'm gonna leave this one full because I did tell you guys what I would do one full. I personally prefer them with an air pocket. Okay, so you wanna make sure that's pushed in all the way. If you don't have strong hands, just put it against the table and put your body weight on it, just to make sure it's popped into place. Then we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna clean it, just like we did the other alcohol. Wipe it so it's really, really clean. Okay, and then we're gonna set this one off to the side. We're gonna set up and we will get these glued. Oh, no, let's do this one. Okay, air bubbles are out of this one. Gonna go ahead and press that one. That one's a little more. Push it on the table. You can feel it actually kind of pop into place. And there is a line on the little tiny rubber stopper. When you hit that line, that's when you know you've got it in the right spot. So see, then this would go right on there. So what we're gonna do to glue now, I'm gonna clean up a little bit here and we'll get set up and we'll do the gluing. Okay, here we go. We're gonna want to have our alcohol just off camera here, ready to go to clean up if we have an issue with the glue. I'm gonna have my pad ready to go. Now I'm gonna use my Omni Stick. Again, like I said, guys, you do not need to use Omni Stick. It is not, oh gosh. It is not the only glue. You just want to make sure you get a glue that dries clear. Most silicone glues do. Super glue you do not want to use because super glue will have a weird white film to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my toothpick. I'm going to get just, I mean, you guys can see, where's the camera? Just a tiny bit on the end of that toothpick. I'm just going to gently go around the outside top edge. I kind of get it on the stopper and the plastic. That way it's holding the stopper a little bit and it's also holding the entire pen together, not just the stopper. So we kind of coat the stopper, coat a little tiny bit on the outside. There we go, just like that, my little toothpick trash ball. And we're gonna take these and we're gonna attach these on. Press them in, twist. I give it a good twist to make sure it's sealed. Now you see there's a little bit of glue squished out. So we're gonna use our alcohol. Wipe that down and let it sit. Now, I would let this sit at least 24 hours before I sent it to a customer. But you can see how beautiful that is, how the ink just is flowing in there. And it's super duper duper cute. I mean, it's so fancy. These are gorgeous. Like if you have a friend that starts a new business or gets a new job, how fun would these be to give them as a gift? Okay, so we're gonna let that one sit there. We're now gonna move on. I'm gonna just do it real quickly on the next two so you can see them. All right, guys, see, look, and I bet if I hadn't been chit-chatting with you guys, that probably would have taken me 5 minutes to make this beautiful pen set for somebody. They're super easy. You guys got to see that you can use a lot of different products to put in here. We have the glycerin, the silicone, and the coconut milk serum. You can also use mineral oil, you can use baby oil, and you can also use water. I just wanted to show you guys that there are options. The two, like I said, the ones I showed you with the belt lubricant, the silicone belt lubricant, and the coconut milk I've used in previous tutorials. So I use those today so that if you already have them, you know that that is something you can use. These are very, very easy to do. Like I said, I like the way it looks with the fine and the chunky in there. I think it gives it texture, but play with it, do what you want. It's your pen, the world is your oyster when it comes to these. You can put whatever there you want in there. These will be available on the website from littleandrose.com. It's going to be www.littleandrose.com. Go check it out. When you get there, you're probably going to notice a little thing that says swag bags. It's just a little something we do over here at Little and Rose. It's really, really fun. If this is the first tutorial you've ever seen from me, the swag bag is a bag full of crafting and tumbler making supplies. It's a 1-month subscription. Everything that comes to you is totally at random. It's kind of just a fun unboxing, fun moment to open and get all your goodies. There's two different options, a 35 and a 75, and you can check that out on that website as well. We are going to have pen kits. We're also going to be selling glitters in 2-gram choices. So if you are not going to be using this on a tumbler and you just want a specific color just to make glitter pens, you don't need to buy a big giant full ounce or 2 ounces of glitter. You can buy just a little 2 grams. It'll make you probably about 5 or 6 pens and keeps your cost down. All right, guys, I hope you guys learned something. Check out the website, littleandrose.com. It is live, it is available, and we're just getting products added onto there. It's been mainly about tutorials and swag bags, but you asked and your demand is our orders. Is that the way? No. You asked and we delivered. Yes, you asked and we delivered. You guys asked for Little and Rose to start providing glitter and doing all these fun things. So that is what we are slowly building up to doing. All right, guys, I hope you learned something amazing. Hope this showed you the process is really, really simple. These will not leak, especially with that extra bit of the waterproof clear glue on there. And that will keep the pen together, keep it stable. You just twist it like that, pops out. It's a beautiful pen. You can go a step farther, make a cute little, you can make a tiny, tiny little thing with your friend's name on it, put it on there, and it will be a personalized pen. All right, guys, so there they all are. All 3 of them ready to go, gorgeous and beautiful. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you get notified because we're putting out a lot of tutorials for the next couple days, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye, guys.